Hello, everybody, and welcome to one more online coaching call in the series 100 plus free online coaching calls with Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian from 18 July 2015 to 18th August 2015. Okay, so in this call, I'm going to speak about what if you want to earn more in your business. What if you want to earn more in your business? Right? So that's what is going to be the topic for this call, and this call is applicable the knowledge that I'm going to be sharing on over here. And this calls the principles, the techniques, the strategies, or information regarding the systems, and about the offers that I'm going to make, about like what like I have to sell to you. That also I'm sharing over here is all about. Hey, this is applicable for all businesses, whether you're a B2B business or B2C business, whether it's a product business, whether it's a service business, whether it's a training business, whether it's a network marketing business. So it's applicable for all businesses across all levels. And that's what it is going to be, whether you're an online business or an offline business. Okay, fine. I'm adding that point too. So with that being said, let us now get on in terms of like, hey, how do you get on to earn more in your business? This is going to be a very short call. Why? Because of 5 to 10 minutes, because the concept is very simple. It's just about like some examples which I want given. It's about some examples which I want given. That's what it will be. How do you get on to earn more in your business? By learning. Simple. How do you get on to earn more in your business? By learning. So those are the two words. Those are the two words. By learning, you get to earn more in your business. So what do you mean by learning? Is it just learning? Is it just studying? Is it just watching this video? Is it just listening to an audiobook or an audio disc or something? Is it about like just reading through a book? Well, that's studying, that's listening, that's watching, that's viewing, that's participating. What is actual learning is all about is when you get to learn and you go and apply. When you get to learn and you think, hey, can I test this in my business? Can I apply this in my business? And whichever is applicable for your business, you go and apply it. You go and apply it. And that is where you need to be focusing on in terms of learning more to earn more. If you want to earn more, you want to increase your earnings, then you got to increase your learning. That's why, like in learning, you take the L. So it's like, do you have love for earning more? That's learning. Love for earning more is learning. With that, it being conveyed, let me give in some examples. Like if you don't know about it, and some of the examples with the same resources which I have actually shared during these 100 plus calls for free online. They are available online, so you can find them the same by searching on that topic along with my name, or you can send me information and I'll be happy to share it if it's still available in public domain. I'll share you the link with. And how do you connect with me? You connect with me by sending me a WhatsApp message to 984-111-8294. So that's one of the options. Or you can also find it in terms of like drmaharaja.com. That's my website. You can go and find in more ways to connect with me. And iftheworld.com, that's one of the mastermind programs where I go on with practical learning and in-depth, even more in-depth and clear insight learning of what I'm going to be, of various things that I shared in this video and also in other videos. Suppose your business, you want to grow in like 20 to 85% more of net profits in your business, then it's about like getting profits from free stuff. That's one of the videos which I done. Like profits from free stuff or profit for free. And you can do it whether you own a business or don't own a business. That's how cool it is. Now, if you don't even know that you can do it, how are you going to earn that money? If you don't know that aspect that hey, you can get in profits from free stuff, you're not going to learn. How about handling the phone? How about handling the phone? Now, if you have learned how to handle the phone better, then you can earn in big time handling the phone. How about like if you're in training business, how about like like from trainer to becoming a training business? If you're a coach, how about from just being a coach to coaching business? If you're a consultant, from consultant to becoming in a consulting business. If you're a speaker, how about from being just a speaker who's a freelancer who gets hired by other people to become a person who is in speaking business, where again you're getting hired by other people, but you're no longer a freelancer, rather you are a brand. How about being a thought leader to being in the thought leader business? How about like being an MC to becoming in terms of like the MC business? How about being an infopreneur to getting into the infopreneur business? So these are the different ways, like when you need to focus on the business, and that's where like you need to get to learn. Hey, how do I get into that as a business? How do I structure that as a business? I mean, only through the last 6 days, I have shared at least like I did a 9-part series on like, hey, if you are a trainer, infopreneur, knowledge worker, or a speaker, or a consultant, or a thought leader, this is what it is for you in terms of like how you can grow in your business. What about if it's about content marketing? Every business that I know of in this earth, why? Because I have worked with wide variety of businesses of different industries, more than like 60 different industries. I must say, every one of them can benefit, can leverage from content marketing, from social media marketing. So, what if you don't know about content marketing? What if you don't know about social media marketing? Are you going to earn that part of your business? No, your business is going to become handicapped in that area, in that specific area where you can actually end up making in money. What about if you don't have the understanding of the sales ladder, the marketing funnel, the delivery funnel, the other sales ladder and the sales funnel? If you don't have the knowledge about these processes, then your business is again like handicapped or ignorant, or like not having the capacity to earn from those aspects. So these are some of the profits, these are some of the profits that you end up losing, or these are some of the income that you end up losing, which you could have earned had you learned. Had you learned, you could have earned all these profits. All these profits. What about like pricing power? I mean, a lot of times, like when the discussion happens about pricing power, it's all about like, okay, fine, how much is the average charge in the market? Let me charge the same. You're not an average business person to charge what is averagely charged in the market. That's not what you need to strive to become. What about like, like if you're able to understand why people buy and incorporate it in your systems of marketing, of your branding, of your positioning, of your promotion, and of your sales. Now, if you learn why people buy, then you can get in all of them in your business systems and help your business to earn through all those ways. I mean, like, if you think people buy because you sell it for low price, if you sell it for low price, then that's the only way of leveraging. That's the only concept, or out of 40 different concepts which I shared again in that free video, free online coaching call, which is available as a resource, where you can get to earn. You can get to earn. What about the remaining 39 reasons why people buy? Now, if you don't connect with those 39 reasons, or if you don't have in your business systems those 39 reasons, then your business is going to 39 plus reasons, 40 plus. I discussed 40 plus in the actual mastermind program. I may go even more in depth, even more other ways. So, like if you don't apply them in your business systems, then your business is not going to earn those money. What about if your business is not having in the systems? So all these things which I told you, like, hey guys, you need to learn. They're all from public domain as of now, at least as of now, already till end of August 2015. So this is a short call in terms of like, hey, if you want to earn more from business, if you want your business to be earning more, that's the whole concept. You got to learn more. You got to constantly looking at opportunities in terms of learning. In terms of learning. Why do I say that? Because if you're not looking at opportunities to learn, you lose out on opportunity. I know of people who say, I don't want to learn about online marketing. They have lost all the opportunities, in terms of their business, which they can have by having an online presence. There are people who say like, I don't want to learn, like how to handle my phone. I don't want to learn how to like convert my business. For me, it's more like a service. Well, guess what? By changing the shift, like getting in the right mindset of looking at your work as a business, you get to serve more people. You get to serve more people. Or else, like you may be just getting lost in terms of like in the crowd. Your service may just get lost in the crowd. So if you want to serve more people, you got to learn about some of the best business practices, some of the best business methods to do it, in terms of how can you grow and how can you expand and start applying in your business. If it's about crowdfunding, how can you do crowdfunding in a valuable way? There are a lot of people who have some great thoughts, great insights, but what happens when they don't learn how to do in crowdfunding? They just don't apply it, and when they just don't apply it, they don't get in the crowdfunding. They don't get in the crowdfunding, and a lot of such projects which could have served humanity at large just get lost. Just get lost. So that's where I sincerely believe, I sincerely sell, I sincerely market, I sincerely promote, I sincerely brand, like whichever you want to say it, I sincerely sell to you that hey, learning is the best way for you to earn. You want to earn more in your business, then you got to learn more in your business. So how do you do it? I told you what you need to do. I told you why you need to do. Now let's speak about like how you need to do it. You got to invest. It doesn't matter which business you are in. somewhere between 20 minutes to 1 hour every single day. 20 minutes to 1 hour every single day to learn more stuff. To learn more stuff. Irrespective of whatever happens with my life, whether it's a high day or whether it's a low day, whichever way it is, or whether it's like a completely packed day where or it's a sick day, whichever day it is for me, I've always been focusing on, hey, do I get in somewhere between 2 to 4 hours of learning every single day? 2 to 4 hours of learning every single day. So you need to start prioritizing. You need to start scheduling that, hey, this 20 minutes to 1 hour, 20 minutes to 1 hour, somewhere like that, I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn. Now, how do you do it? You have to do it either way. I mean, like, if you're cooking, can you listen to an audio program as you're cooking? Or if you're just sitting idle, can you let an audio program or maybe a video run through? So these are the different ways, like you can still prioritize and use learning in what people call as, or what I refer to as, what some of the best industry experts refer to, known as net. No extra time. No extra time. I mean, like, if you're traveling where you're not driving, you're just sitting, can you put on headphones and listen to it? Can you maybe get in a tab, get some videos, and like connect a headphone over there and listen to it? I know of a lot of people who travel in cars, who have drivers to drive them, but they just sit in behind and come over and just keep on thinking like, hey, what I can do? Maybe like you can read the newspaper or you can read it something. Or what about getting on some resources to learn? Getting on some resources to learn. How about reducing a little bit of time in watching some of the bad news, or watching in some of the media time, or maybe some of the gossip time, or some of the serial time, and take it and put it over here and put it over here. So it's all about prioritizing. What is going to happen now? What is it that is going to happen whether you do it or you don't do it? If you don't do it, your business is going to go backwards. Why? Because just because you don't learn how to grow your business doesn't mean your competitors. And by saying that your competitors, I'm referring to people who are in the same industry, who can be alternates to what you have to offer. And I'm also speaking about people from other industry who can be substitutes for what you're offering. Alternate as in people who offer a similar service, and substitute who offer different service, but a service good enough which can take in the attention and can take in the money that which people would have otherwise spent for you, for your business, for your offering. Now, like, if they're going to get it, they're going to get it. So if you're not going to do it, if you find that it is costly in terms of the time taken, if you find it is costly in terms of the money that you may need to invest, I mean, like, there are some people who say, for me it is costly to invest in a training program where I'm going to learn for 400 hours on some of the best practices of how to grow my business, how to do in terms of joint ventures, learning like 54 plus different modules, get to learn some of the internationally best practices, which is going to reduce the learning curve for me so that I can explore and expand in my business quickly. There are some people who say that I don't have time, I don't have money. So this is what is going to happen to them, because just because they say no doesn't mean a competitor or substitute person is not saying no. They may be saying yes. What if you are going to say yes? What if you're going to say yes, whether it's about joining with me and learning through my mastermind program and membership sites, or working with some other person, getting to learn, or working on yourself. Go to YouTube, learn from the free sources. Go to library, learn from the free resources. Go to different bookshops, whether new bookshops or second-hand bookshops. Get in some books and learn. And then what is that is going to happen? Then chances are higher. Chances are higher that you give yourself the fair deal that tomorrow, like every day, like today, as market is evolving, as industry standards are evolving, you have a chance to be surviving in your business, to be thriving in your business. You have a chance to be able to gather the attention from the market, to be able to get the attention from the market, and to be able to earn from your business, earn through your business. That's what it is going to be. So what is it that you want to do? And even if you are saying that you are an employee, the same rule applies, because you are in personal business where the personal is you, where you are the brand, you are the business. So can you do your job the best according to your company? Or are there competitors in terms of alternates and substitutes for your job? If it's going to be cheaper and much more cost effective, then we all know, which is going to be opted for. So unless until you have 100% job guarantee where nothing is going to happen, then you need not learn. But if you want to grow, if you want to grow beyond what you think is possible, if you want to grow even to think, hey, what next? Then you need to start learning. You need to start learning, and that's the trick. That's the major trick. That's the easiest trick, and that's the surefire trick for you to earn more in your business, to earn more through your business. With this, I'd like to conclude this call, and thank you for watching through. And yes, again, if you have any questions, if you want to like send me some comments, or if you want to reach out to me, my contact details can be had from my website www.drmaharaja.com. If you want to have access to the resources which I mentioned, if you want me to send them the link, you can still like I can still help you with if you connect with me. And at the same time, if you want to learn some of the best business practices in terms of marketing, branding, positioning, promotion, and sales, reach out and go to gettheworld.com. That's the website where you can find the mastermind program where we are going to learn it in depth. Regards how you can earn more and like apply it in your business. So with this, wishing you great success in earning more in your business. Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian signing off. Have a great day. Bye bye.